Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai Bashem Rakakudah. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, "And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices." And that's even prior to a year old. 9 months old, 3 months old. So here's a video that was put up. It's a Jake baby, put up by GMS Arya Kayal Ba. Now, this brother, up and coming elder, told me a story that when he was real young, he spoke, before the time a child should spoke. He spoke full sentences, and his I guess his mother, grandmother, maybe the father, whatever, they were surprised that he was able to speak, whole sentences at a very, very young age. I believe he said he was like a year old or so. Sometimes it takes a baby like 2 years before they can really start putting words together. They might say mama, dada, but you can hear you can hear in this video that this baby's actually talking, but it's mimicking what the baby hears. I don't know if it's a boy baby or a girl baby, but it looks like an Israelite baby to me. So this is the video. So give the credit to the person that put this video up. A 3-month-old baby speaks it's a boy, his first words. This is prophecy. And that's 2nd Ezra 6, verse 21. But this is what I want to do. Let me see it's happening. I want to go to the point. Behold, come on, begin to. Okay, 18th verse. And it said, "Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh or near, and to visit them that dwell upon the earth." Esau is scared of this, 3-eye Atlas, which they don't know if it's a meteorite. They ruled that out, a meteorite, an asteroid. And they believe that it could be an alien spaceship. It says, so the Lord is visiting the earth by way of his angels, which are his eyes. That's also in the scripture. Let me get that. Let me get that for you. The Most High's eyes are the angels and UFOs. Where's that? Let me put in have wars. Have wars. I don't know if it's First Chronicles, second. I think it's Second Chronicles, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Second Chronicles 16 and 19. For the eyes of Yahweh run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart or mind is perfect toward him. Now our hearts and minds are perfect toward him. Even though we're not perfect, our hearts are perfect toward him. Let me read that again. For the eyes of Yahweh, which are the angels, that's talking about the angels, invisible angels, angels that come in the form of a man or a humanoid. That's Hebrews chapter 13, the first 2 verses. It says, for the eyes, the UFOs are the eyes of the Lord as well, because they're watching. What's this ship a couple of years ago? Amun, I think it's called. Somebody correct me. And that's, I believe it's a Samoan word for a scout. So before you went to war with another country, you send out scouts. Remember Joshua and Caleb? So the scouts of the Most High from heaven are the UFOs, are the angels. They're scouting out the land. It says, give me a second. I'm sorry. Just checking on some food. As Mike would say, some nourishment. Anyway, for the eyes of Yahweh run to and fro throughout the whole earth. Zechariah 5 goes into Zechariah 5 verse 1. To show on down. To show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect. Them whose heart is our heart is perfect. We are not perfect, you know, in this body, but our hearts, our minds are perfect. And I'm gonna look up that word perfect. Herein thou hast done foolishly, and this is a king, and I'm opening in a minute. Therefore from hence thou shalt have wars. So let me just open this up. Show you who it's talking about. Saying the Lord sees everything through his angels. It's talking about Asa, wars against Baasha. Let me go ahead and do this. Was that the 9th verse? Yep. So it says, then Asa king took all Judah, and they carried away the stones of Ramah and the timber thereof. So we know that it's talking about Asa imprisons the prophet. Yeah, this was a king of just want to get it right. He was an Israelite, of course. Okay, to Asa, king of Judah. I knew it was Judah. I just wanted to make sure. So he put the prophet. Asa imprisoned the prophet. 7th verse. And at that time, Hanani, the seer or the prophet, came to Hosea, king of Judah, or Jehoiada, and said unto him, because thou hast relied on the king of Assyria, and not relied on Yahweh, thy power, thy father, therefore is the host of the king of Syria escaped out of thine hands. Were not the Ethiopians and the Lubians a huge host with very many chariots, physical chariots, and horsemen? Yet because thou didst rely on, because thou didst rely on Yahweh, he delivered them into thine hand. The power comes from Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Says, for the Most High sees everything. The angels be watching over this devil and the so-called UFOs. They're scouting out the land before they destroy it and before they come and deliver us. So let me come on back over here. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And that's happening right now. If it tarry, wait for it. It shall not tarry, it shall surely come. It's here. What is 2026 going to bring? And will begin to make inquisition of them, that they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. So who hurt us unjustly? These Edomites and these other nations. Number one on the list is the Edomites. So they're going, and not one of them is going to make it. 20th verse. The key point I want is in the 21st verse. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away, whose world? Esau's world, shall be finished, then will I show these tokens or signs. The books shall be opened before the firmament. The firmament represents the satellites out there in the sky beyond the ozone layer. And that's the unicorn. That's the World Wide Web. This thing opened up with the World Wide Web. It says, and they shall see all together. So I can do a video and somebody in Russia can watch that video. Or China or Jamaica. If 1 billion people go on my channel, they can all watch the same video, all watch together. It says, and the children of 1 year old shall speak with their voices. They speak form words. The woman with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. Now you got incubators, right? You got, they call them preemies. So anyway, let me just go ahead and show you this video, and then I'm going to close it. So watch and listen. Anybody else, baby, talking at 3 months?
Say, I am 2 months.
He 3 months, girl.
Say, I am 3 months.
Okay, let him talk. Let him talk. Oh my God, Val.
He said, I am 3. I am 3. He's mimicking. That's how you learn languages, by mimicking. That's a Hebrew Israelite baby. Ain't no Edomite.
Oh my God. Say hey, Val. Hey, Val.
Do the 3 months again.
Hey, Val. Hey, Quentin. Say hey, Quentin. Hey, Quentin. Val.
You heard that? Hi, Quentin. Hi, Quentin. And Quentin means 5. 5 represents power. So I think the baby boy's name is Quentin. 5, which means power. Numerically, it means power. So you saw it. Watch the rest of the video. On to the next. Shalom.